Shalom, O house of Israel, and those who cleaves to Israel. Today is the day after the new moon for the 10th biblical lunar month, Tibet, 6010. And I am here to show us the date that Yahuwah Creation Sabbath falls on. So let's praise and give thanks to Yahuwah above all forever. Let us know that Yahuwah's time clock is the moon. Yahuwah did not put his time in space, but he's placed his time in the moon, where it cannot be reached by sinful hands. And so I'm about to show us the day and the dates that Yahuwah's creation Sabbath falls on. So let's do that. YAH'S Sabbath, this is the day of the new moon, as you can see. Right? And it is the day where the count for Yahuwah's Sabbath begins. I was unable to record this yesterday, but I'm doing it now. So, here's the new moon day, and YAH'S Sabbaths begins 7 days. The count for YAH'S Sabbath begins 7 days after the new moon. And so the Sabbath of the first quarter of the moon for the 10th biblical lunar month, Tibet, 6010, is on the 20th of December, 2023, on Rome's Gregorian calendar, followed by the Sabbath of the full moon, which is December 27th, 2023, on Rome's Gregorian calendar, and the 15th of Tibet on Yahuwah's creation calendar. Well, I don't have 2024 calendar as yet, but the Sabbath of the third quarter of the moon will be on January 3, the 3rd of January, 2024, followed by, which is Tibet 15th on YAH'S creation calendar, and this followed by the Sabbath of the fourth and last quarter of the moon, which is January 10, 2024, on Rome's Gregorian calendar. So there we have it, YAH'S Sabbath, which is determined by the moon, his time clock, and his weakness. I think I want to read something that Yah tells us to do. And it says, when you go to war in the land of the, when you go to war in the land the enemy who is oppressing you, then you shall make a Corinthian sound on the trumpets, and you will be remembered by Yahuwah, your Elohim, and you will be saved from your enemies. Also, in the day of your gladness, in your appointed feast, at the new moon festivals, you shall make the clarion sound on the trumpets over the burnt offering and over your sacrifices of your peace offering, and it will be a memorial, a remembrance for you in front of Yahuwah, your Elohim, and your Heavenly Father. So, as we can see that our culture, our customs, our way of worship has been stripped from us. But let us know that the all-wise Elohim, our sovereign creator, placed his time clock in the moon, which is his faithful witness. So let us know that YAH'S Sabbath falls on Wednesdays for the 10th biblical lunar month, Tibet 6010. Let us also know that because the Sabbath is the seal of Elohim, we cannot be careless in observing the Sabbath, because the Sabbath starts on each new moon. So there you have it. I've outlined it to you. Now let us keep holy YAH'S Sabbath and let us reverence him. Let us be reminded that we have been led astray and that we have been taught nothing but lies by this system. So shalom, may Yahuwah cause us to keep holy his Sabbaths and reverence and obey him, so that we will eat the good of the land and not be devoured by the sword. For the mouth of Yahuwah has spoken it. Shalom.